I'm from Williams Lake, and I'm an airplane buff, and I brought both my airplanes up here to put on static display for the air shows. Well, I brought my airplanes up for the first Skyfest, so I've been here every year since. This aircraft behind us is what they call a beach stanger wing. It's a D-17S, and it was built in 1943 for the U.S., and they used it as their VIP airplane throughout the Second World War. For military, they usually had two pilots, and then the general sat in the back seat, and whether he had his secretary with him or not. I started with the Stearman, which is a four-man's warbird, and I found one in Wichita, Kansas, and in parts, and I brought it home and did a total restoration on it, and from ground up, and that's how I got started. It's my life. I work on them whenever I have spare time from the ranch, so it's just my passion to have airplanes, see airplanes, and be around people that are involved with airplanes. So we want to keep civil aviation healthy and vibrant, and that's what we're all about.
Coming up, pilot Ken Folwer tells us how he built his plane from the ground up.
I built this one. I built it. I mean, this airplane here started off, it's all metal. It started off as a pile of aluminum. For me, I was military. We supported the Skyhawk parachute team, and that got me into the airshow world. And then on top of it, I had an aerobatic airplane, one prior to this one, that I just loved doing aerobatics in. So I love the aerobatics, I love the airshow world, and put the two together, and I started flying airshows with this airplane.
So is it safe to say that you have no fear of heights?
I wouldn't totally say that. I'll call it a respect for heights. But I mean, you'd be surprised how many airshow performers do have a genuine fear of heights.
Wow.
Like to be able to walk over to the edge of a building, not, you know. But, you know, we're strapped into an airplane. It's a little bit different when you're strapped in and you're familiar with your machine. So.
And you're really familiar with this baby behind us, aren't you?
Oh,
you said you made this from scratch.
Well, I built this. I mean, this airplane here started off, it's all metal. It started off as a pile of aluminum, you know, and I built the airplanes. It's all riveted together, and yeah, and I've been flying it since 1997.
Tell us some of the details. Can you take us around and kind of show us some of the details you've put into this?
I mean, the thing is, I mean, the fuel is carried all in the leading edges of the wing. It's a very simple airplane, but it's very clean. Aerodynamically, it's a very clean airplane, so it's very fast. This airplane, I cruise at about 240 miles per hour when I'm going cross country. When I'm flying in an air show, I hit 300 to 320 miles per hour. So it is a very, very fast airplane.
How did you get to making one of these on your own?
Well, there are airplanes available, designs that are available, and you'd be surprised how many people build their own airplanes. Now, there's not very many people that build their own airplanes and then fly air shows with them. You know, that's just a whole different step, you know. But this airplane here is, I've been flying air shows with it, like I said, since '97.
Oh, wow. What is it about, you know, this entire world that you fell in love with?
Well, first love, of course, is the flying. You know, all the airshow performers absolutely love the flying. I mean, it is the ultimate form of freedom. But what we do just takes it to a whole new level. You know, where we can show to people what this is all about. You know, and entertain people. So it's flying and entertainment. The camaraderie amongst the airshow performers is, you know, second to none.
I've heard of people getting on these things and having to have a puke bag prepared.
Well, the thing is, yes, okay. If you're really susceptible to motion sickness, you have to take it easy. And when we go out, we do the media rides and sponsor rides, so we take people like yourself out and let you experience what we do. So we'll go out and we'll turn you upside down for a little bit and just show you what we do. But you do it fast, you throw the person through a bunch of maneuvers and land, right? Make it very quick, and even someone with a weak stomach, for 10 minutes of playing around the sky and then land, you'll be okay.